Hello team and family, we're working on decimal multiplication and this is video number 1. Before we get started, something you'll need to write down on your paper, and I'll underline it and then you can pause it and write it down. You need to make sure that you put modeling decimal multiplication as the title of this video, number 1. Also make sure you write the expression 3/10 times 5/10. And then one of the last things that you need to do as well is draw in this 10 by 10 grid on your paper, and then put 3/10 and 5/10 to the side. So if you need to pause it, you can go ahead and do that. Other than that, the rest of it you'll just be writing in what I write in. So step 1, I'm going to start numbering these steps. Step 1 says 3/10 times 5/10 represents 3/10 of 5/10, so like 3 of that part, 3/10 of that part, 5/10. Use a decimal grid, shade 5 rows of the grid to represent 5/10. So this is number 2. So I'm going to shade in 5 rows of the grid. So you see me shading in blue. That's 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, and 5 rows. So the next step, step 3, shade 3/10 of each 0 and 1/10 that is already shaded to represent 3/10 of blank. So first thing we're going to need to do, let's take 3/10 and let's go ahead and put columns going down, shading it in. I'm shading in mine yellow. So what I just did was I shaded in 3/10 on the vertical side and then 5/10 on the horizontal side. So looking at the rest, and I'm actually going to put a line because I think this might get a little bit confusing. I'm just going to put a line through this. So we don't need to worry so much about that part. But looking at the model, 3/10 out of 1 hole and 5/10 out of 1 hole is shaded in. I want to look at the part that's overlapping. So I'm going to take my red pen and I'm going to put a box around that. I'm going to count to see how many boxes have colors that are overlapping. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 boxes. So let me write 15. And if it's a 10 by 10, it's the same thing as 10 times 10. So there's 100 total boxes. 15 out of 100 are shaded in with overlapping colors. So 3/10 times 5/10 is 15/100, which is the same thing as the decimal 1/5. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the bottom here, and this last thing you need to write in, 0 and 3/10 times 0 and 5/10 equals, and I'll just put it going down, 15/100, or 15 out of 100 squares.